What's your name?
Malika.
Malika. How are you feeling today?
Feeling good. Very accomplished. Finally done with it. Ready to take on the next adventure.
Can you take us to the first year of college?
First day I was excited, nervous, lost, confused, all of the above. Um, but it was just very different, totally out of my comfort zone, not what I'm used to from high school to community college. Um, I didn't know anyone, so it was like a whole new experience.
Was it a big gap from high school to college?
I would say so in some ways, yeah. Every school, like after every school, I kind of went to like a different district and like different campus, so it was different to adapt there. So it wasn't very difficult to be able to adapt to Davis, but just the environment and like education levels, students, and all, it was definitely very different.
And how hard was it for you to get into UC Davis?
I worked my butt off because I was a straight A student, middle school, and then I kind of staggered here and there. But then sophomore through senior year, I worked my butt off to get into a good school. I went to community college to save some money and worked my butt off there too. Stayed up long hours, did extracurriculars, and got into Davis.
Do you think it was better coming to UC Davis from a community college?
I think I liked my community college experience. I definitely made new friends and I was able to gain a lot of experience just about college life in general, even though it was very different from UC Davis. But it was definitely something that I think people should go to more, just go to community college. It kind of like eases that transition. So I think it was definitely a lot easier for me through community college.
How many total hours would you say that you spent getting through classes?
That's a rough one because there were some weeks where I was pretty motivated, other weeks where I wasn't motivated. But I would say probably more than like 100 hours were devoted to school in a week.
What changes and what did you realize in your second year of college?
My second year, it was a lot more like I kind of knew what to expect. I knew what changes I had to make, like routine-wise, studying-wise, what helps me study better, what's more easier for me to be able to retain information instead of just memorizing it for the test and then kind of flushing it out and not knowing stuff afterwards. So second year was a lot easier, and I think after that it just got like easier. Like there were like little changes I had to make here and there, but nothing major or like as drastic like from the first year to the second year while I was still trying to figure it out.
So now that you have completed your second year and you were halfway done and going into your third year, did you feel like quitting?
Um, I'd be lying if I said I never thought about quitting. I definitely thought about quitting a lot. Just kind of like throughout my college experience, just because there's like some tough days, tough weeks, or you don't get a good grade and you kind of just think like it all sucks and it's not worth it. But what kept me going was just, it's a bad day. It's not like the defining day. It's not the defining moment of like my college life and stuff, and just kind of start over the next day, you know, like do better for the next test, or now I know what to do better. So that's what kept me going, but then I did think about like, oh, I should just quit.
Now that you're almost done with the third year of your college, by doing the same routine, adding more hours to your work, school, did you lose track of yourself?
Yeah, definitely. It's become such a routine now, like thinking about what I'll do after college, it's kind of like, I don't know, because it's kind of like I was so focused on getting like my degree and working at the same time that it's like you said, like I kind of like lost myself in a way. Like I know what my interests are when it comes to like career-wise, education-wise, but besides that, if you put that aside, it's like I have yet to like find out more about myself, learn things about myself. So that's definitely happened.
Okay, so now that you're in the last year of your college, how do you feel? Do you feel excited, sad?
It's like a mix of emotions because like I said, like it's become so like part of my life, part of my routine. It's kind of difficult to kind of imagine life like after it, like once I'm done. So it's like I'm happy I'll be done with this. Like receiving a bachelor's from UC Davis is like not everyone can do that. And so I feel very like accomplished and like successful in that way. Sad because I'm going to like miss this part of my life, but also like excited because I'm like waiting for like the next new thing now.
Who was the most important person in your life that has always been there?
For that question, I think definitely the family's like always been there. They've been very supportive. They were also like part of the reason I kept going because I would have bad days, rough days, and they were kind of there to support me through it, like morally support me through it. And friends also. Friends, like my friendship with people is something that I keep very close to me. So friends that stuck by me, I definitely appreciate them because probably without them, I probably would have quit. I think my main thing would be like focus on getting that education, do good in classes, but don't make that your sole focus. Like it's kind of like cliche, but like don't be so hard on yourself where you start to miss out on in like college life, college activities, going to like hang out with friends, and kind of prioritize that too in a way, kind of have a good balance. And I'm guilty of like not having a good balance of that. So I think that would be my main advice for them.
What type of questions are you asking?
Good with the questions.
Are they easy questions?
Did good with the questions.
Are they easy questions?
Yeah, it's just about your. It's not about you.
Oh, that's gonna be the hard part because I don't know what to say. But like this, I can't.
Forget about the cameras here.
Okay.
Forget about it.
As you're telling me to look in the camera, Muskan. I'm her younger sister. Yes. I am very happy for her and surprised.
Okay, so.
Sorry. I'm kidding. But I'm actually like very happy for her and proud that she was able to reach her goals and accomplish something that is important to her, especially something that she's interested in, and that she's pursuing her career of her interest, and that no matter what happened, she didn't give up and she continued to keep going. She actually inspired me because she doesn't stop, she keeps going, and she's very smart in what she does and her work. She doesn't give up. I think that's what's really good about her, what I really like, and that's what inspires me, that no matter what happens, just keep going for what you want to go for and just pursue for your career and your interest. as being like a brown kid, you know, like everyone would assume like, oh, you're either gonna go into like engineering or like medical or something, but she did not want to do any of that. She stuck with what she was interested in, which is law enforcement, and she kept going for that. I just appreciate her existence, like her being there. I always know that I have someone to count on, to someone to have my back, and that we, like, every sibling has their ups and downs too, and like fights and arguments, but I know that's not something that's gonna ever like separate us. Like, that's normal stuff everyone has, but I know like I can always count on her for like anything. I would like to say congratulations on your graduation and achieving your bachelor's in political science, and I am looking forward to being part of your journey of what's ahead of you and in all your future endeavors, your careers, and your goals. And I mean, I guess I kind of love you.
Kind of?
Kinda. I'm just being nice a little bit.
Okay, perfect. And cut.
Yay! Let's go get